You know, since 1952, the Humane Society of South Mississippi has been serving the Mississippi Gulf Coast and with adoptions and making pets available to go to wonderful homes. Well, Katie Keene, who is the development director of the Humane Society, is with us with Star this morning. How are you?
Good.
Hi, Star.
She's happy to be here.
Yes, yes, got her little Christmas suit on and everything. And,
yes, she is looking for a home for the holidays.
Well, I tell you, you've got, you know, the Humane Society has been around since 1952. Up until 2005, they, of course, you know, to Katrina, they were over on Washington Avenue in Gulfport. Now you have a beautiful facility on Highway 49 in Gulfport. Give us a little bit about what's going on at the Humane Society.
Well, we have come a very long way since 1952. Our current shelter, our capacity is 325. Right now, today at the shelter, we have 350 animals residing in the shelter, which is extremely over capacity, but still significantly lower than what we've seen in the past earlier months this year, where we've been housing around 400 animals in the shelter.
Wow, wow, that's wild. And you know, the thing is this: you've got so many animals, you know, wanting a good home. And I was telling Katie before we came on the air that this coming April will be 18 years ago that I was doing the morning show, Good Morning Mississippi, doing traffic. They brought in this cute little kitten, and I fell in love with it. And almost 18 years later, I still have that cute little kitten. Of course, she's now full-grown calico cat by Lacey. And I also have a Pomeranian that I adopted from the Humane Society. We got with someone who was working with them. But there are so many different animals that you have there that are available.
Yes, we are an open admission shelter, so we take in all sorts of animals. We have contracts with 8 different local municipalities to take in stray animals. We also take in owner surrenders by appointments. We're actually booked out for owner surrender appointments through April of 2024. So we're seeing a lot of people that are having to give up their pets, unfortunately, due to the economy or just post-pandemic situations. They've had to go back to work. They don't have as much time. So we are housing tons of animals, but it is so important to adopt because when you do adopt from the shelter, you're opening up space for another animal to come in and get that care that they need. And also, of course, saving that pet's life that you take home.
Now, even if you don't have room to adopt a new pet or something like that, there's other things that you can do. I mean, through donations. I know y'all take a lot of donations, and I'm not talking about just money, which is always helpful, but dog food, cat food.
Right. Yes, donations are always greatly appreciated. Monetary donations to help us operate the shelter, to care for all of these animals, but also items such as pet food. We have a community pet food pantry where we assist the community pets in need, parents that are struggling to feed their pets. They can come to our pet resource center and get some pet food. We also assist with vaccines, preventatives, supplies, spay-neuter surgeries, whatever they need to help keep their pet in their household. But other items that our pets are always in need of, especially during the wintertime, are blankets. The weather's getting colder, and also toys and treats, because we want to make their days at the shelter a little brighter. So we think all of our shelter pets deserve toys and treats every single day.
Talk a little bit about the clinic. You mentioned the clinic. Talk a little bit about that clinic.
So we have our public spay and neuter and wellness community clinic that we opened in 2018. Year to date, this year, we have served over 13,000 community pets. And they've received services such as spay and neuter, microchips, vaccines, heartworm treatment, preventatives. We do radiographs, dentals, ear cleaning, nail trimming, all the services that you could get at your local veterinarian. But also, we do it at a lower rate, and we offer specials all throughout the year.
Now, if someone wants to help, do you have people that volunteer and come in and work with you?
Yes, we always need volunteers. Housing that many animals puts a strain on the staff, just making sure that they get them fed and cleaned and giving them all their medications on a daily basis. But we really want to give them that one-on-one time, around 15 minutes each day is the goal. So the volunteers come in, and they're a crucial part of getting them walked daily, getting them outside, running around, getting fresh air. And when they do get that exercise and playtime, it helps reduce their chances of getting sick, getting stressed out in the kennels, and also catching like an upper respiratory infection.
Yeah, that's one of the things, definitely that upper respiratory infections that just, or kennel cough.
Right.
You can call it a kennel cough that they get sometime, and of course, you know, smaller animals like that. I know mine gets this wheezing sometimes that, but it's just natural for with small dogs because they said because of that short nose or something like that, and breathing. But again, I mean, you got some beautiful animals like small ones like Star. I'm sure you have people that bring in adult moms that are about to have little ones that they really can't handle them. So.
Right.
What do you do in a situation like that? Do you go ahead and wait until they have the puppies, and then, or do you, if somebody wants them that way, you let them go?
Our first steps are always to reach out to our foster heroes. We have a foster network. We try to get them out of the shelter. The shelter can be a very stressful environment where it's loud and noisy and hectic. So we try to get them into a quieter, cozy home environment with a foster parent. So the mom can give birth to the puppies, and then when the puppies are old enough to be weaned off their mom, they come back to the shelter to hopefully, get adopted. And puppies do go very quickly, so we don't see a problem with that. It's typically the moms or the older, larger dogs that sit in the shelter quite a bit longer.
And I mentioned that about the mom, the female mom puppies who are about expectant, because I've heard a lot about your foster program and about people that can adopt a dog, take care of them for a little while until somebody wants to adopt them, or just outright adopt them.
Right.
And sometimes they end up keeping them.
Yes, we love that. We call that foster fail.
Foster fail.
and we're
you failed the test, but you're a winner.
With that, yes. But even if you can't commit to adopting, you can always foster, which is a huge help with the shelter because it relieves space at the shelter and also really gives that animal what they need. Yeah.
The shelter right now is located again on Highway 49. What hours are they open over there?
Our adoption center is open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m.
Okay, well, we got just less than a minute on that. Anything else that's going on that's coming up you want to mention?
Well, we're just trying to get them all homes for the holidays, obviously. Keeping your pets, we want to remind everyone that adopting a pet is a lifetime commitment. Just make sure that your entire family is ready and prepared to take on that responsibility so that they're not just a Christmas present, they're a part of your family.
Definitely, definitely. Anyway, Katie Keene, Development Director of the Humane Society of South Mississippi, and Star. Here, I got to hold Star. Oh, my goodness gracious.
She's done so well.
Oh, I'd take you home with me, but mine would have a fit. Anyway, give them a call. Go by and visit with them. They're on Highway 49 in Gulfport, Humane Society of South Mississippi.